Hello and welcome to SIBO Volatility 411. My name is Dan Deming and I'm with KKM Financial. Well, looking at the VIX cash staircasing lower once again today at the low end of the range for the last 2 weeks, right around 1860 currently. As we're seeing pressure in the VIX cash, I think there's a couple reasons why we're seeing this persistent downside pressure this week. Number one, the debt ceiling was extended, providing a lift to the SPX and other equity markets, alleviating some short-term concerns. Number two, an unknown is a known this morning as non-farm payrolls came out. Disappointing headline number, but nonetheless, the SPX has found the ability to gain a little ground here midday. And with that, I want to point out realized volatility week over week, not too much of a change. 30-day realized volatility ticking up about 1%, but nothing too pronounced there. At the money straddle in the SPX has shifted lower to be expected as we're seeing the VIX cash coming in some from a 19 implied level last week to a 15 implied level this week. So 4 vol points decreasing week over week and the at the money straddle in the SPX. Roll market in the VIX futures is moving today. We're seeing it widening by 25 cents out to $2.25, and that is the widest roll level for the October-November roll for this cycle. And the steepening of the curve as we're seeing those October and November futures shifting lower. Now, December through April is pretty steady. We're seeing them down about 15 cents across the board, although a nice contango or curvature in those futures all the way out to April. VVIX, measure implied volatility in the VIX options, 106, and that's the low end of the range for the last 2 weeks as well. So we're seeing implied levels coming in on those VIX options. Activity today, very active October put activity as we're seeing cash moving down below 20 here. Big action in the 17 line through the 23 line. So in the money options and the puts and out of the money options and the puts, very active with the 18 line trading about 27,000 contracts today. Next week, we got several things that could influence the vol structure. Data, CPI, retail sales, consumer confidence, those are going to be big. FOMC minutes coming out midweek as well, and earnings kicking off on Wednesday with the banks. So there's several things here that could influence the vol structure next week.